If you're reading this transmission, you're listening to Radiation Radio. It's me, your host, Goldbeard.
And I am Red.
Well, again, it's Squeak, and we're going to be talking about our least favorite things in Fallout. Prepare for a shitstorm. You may notice this video may be a wee bit longer than the ones that is liked.
Let's go
This
down
one's
the
gonna be a
lot.
fun one to do too. So, alright, let's start off with the least favorite game, which I kinda can guess what your guys' least one is. Well, Red, go for it.
It's Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Like, no, there's no question about it.
Yep.
Never played it, so I can't say much for it. So the one that isn't top
I
of my
watched
list.
an entire playthrough of it. I never actually played it, but yeah, I have to agree. The thing is, I was kind of saying, of course, the obvious Fallout 76. At least you can have some fun at the game with friends.
Don't.
At least
That's-
76 pretends to be lore accurate. Pretend is a very, very good word for that game.
Yeah, I still don't like the game that much. Although I do admit, I played it quite a bit because I played with some guys and it was fun. For solo and stuff like that, shit.
It's like, please stop. Look, I understand you want the game to. You want the game to like have all these iconic characters for branding and whatever. But quite frankly, I don't want to have East
Yep.
Coast characters on the West Coast. And also, you destroyed the Brotherhood's lore. They're not supposed. They couldn't be in Appalachia at all. Okay,
They-
I changed my mind. Maybe
You know what I should just call? The shit that Fallout 76 and everything did with the fucking flying dragons and shit. Can we all agree that Fallout 76 is not canon? It's not a part of the lore.
it is not.
It's like an island that was cut off from a continent and flown into the ocean, never to be heard from again.
New California has more right to be a part of the Fallout lore. In all
Yeah.
honesty,
Literally.
So you mentioned like the island that fell off. It got nuked several times on the way out too.
Yes, it did.
right?
Oh.
Okay, this is what happens, right? So imagine So Fallout 76 is just the working of a madman. Oh God,
Don't say that.
he's
Don't
on
mention
crack.
when he will bust
He's-
down your door in his Teletubby outfit with a shotgun.
Wait,
Fucking Todd Howard in a Teletubby costume with a fucking hunting shotgun.
wait, I can hear him. No, Dad, no.
Get
I'm
him by
kidding me.
Skyrim!
No,
If you buy Skyrim, I won't kill you.
Oblivion.
I said Skyrim, buy it again for the
No,
third time.
I'll buy Oblivion again.
Third time.
I said Skyrim.
No.
Alright,
I'm
so let's move on to some weapons and armor.
Okay.
What are some of our least favorite weapons and armors in the Fallout series?
Quite frankly, it's Raider armor.
I completely agree.
It's
It is
just
shit.
ugly, not practical at all. It makes
I'm pretty sure if you wear that, and you can, honestly, the armor is more likely to fucking kill you than the actual bullet shooting you.
I
fair.
never ever wear Raider armor.
Just fucking imagine
not
having
even
to fucking
armor.
travel in that armor for like a day or even an hour.
It's bloody Mad Max cosplay. It's
Fucking Mad Max shit is a lot more practical than this.
ugh,
So we can all agree
Yep.
that the Raider armor sucks.
Hold on,
yes.
which game? Which game?
Fallout 4.
Oh, I 100%.
And free.
Free's decent, because at least Free had like
At free, it's
boosting
decent.
things.
The thing is, you get better armor basically at the start the second you go to Megaton.
Yeah.
The arm vault suit, so you don't really have a reason to use any other. But then again, I liked the aesthetic of it. The armor in Fallout 3 actually looks kind of practical.
Mm.
You know, it's actually like something you could physically wear. Unlike in Fallout 4, it's just fucking pipes welded together.
Hi, it's just... It's rags. Yeah, like, it's one step from rags.
All right.
And now to weapons. Honestly, I'm gonna have to say one thing. My least favorite one in Fallout New Vegas, at least, is the Bozar.
Hmm.
The thing is, like, the gun itself, it's quite powerful. The thing is extremely expensive, like really fucking expensive. Not only that,
Hmm.
it's not worth it. You have better things for the same ammo caliber, the All American, or even that gun's better.
My least favorite gun in the Fallout series, or ever my least favorite guns are laser weapons. I just don't see any point in using them.
The thing is about laser weapons, like in Fallout 4, laser weapons are actually practical. You can actually use them, at least as a backup weapon, so you don't waste all your ammo in your main one.
I
In
mean, that's
3
because they
and
streamlined the
4,
perks.
just okay. 3, you have a few laser weapons that are really good. The Metal Blaster is an amazing rifle, but compared to the other weapons, like there's not a good reason to use it.
Eh, then again, I never liked the energy weapons anyway because they don't feel as satisfying.
True. The thing is, like using an energy weapon, like this is pretty much all games. Ballistic type weapons are, a lot more common. It's easier to find ammo. You don't have to buy it. It's just more practical in every single sense.
Mm.
You can actually jury rig the thing in New Vegas.
Hell, even appearance-wise, like with regular firearms, you can easily make your character look, for the rule of cool. Hard to do that
Yeah,
with the laser weapons since they all look the same, and the only difference you really get is the color of the beam.
pretty much, yeah.
So they don't even get a chance to look unique there, for the most part.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So,
So, yep.
what's your least favorite companion?
Whew, that's a good question. Honestly, I would have to say at least in 4, Strong,
Okay.
also known as the Door Blocker 9 fucking thousand. It does make the thing worse, at least when I play. Because I play on PS4, like actual really good mods, they're just not available because yeah, bullshit. So I also bought some of the Creation Club items, and one of the things I bought was a Sentinel armor thing, and it's basically automated power armor that it's like an AI controlling power armor. So you're going through a building. You not only have the 9 blocker 9,000, you have the 9 blocker 10,000.
Oh, gee.
Combine that together, you get the fucking. It's like something you would see on fucking like a TV commercial. Hey, are you tired of being able to walk through fucking doors? Are you tired of being able to play the game normally? Do you want an extra annoyance in your gameplay? I have the good idea. I represent to you the duo door blocker 1 fucking million.
The beefcakes.
I hate
Dear.
those guys. And even his characters is just weird. Like Strong is okay. He's a super mutant, but he's just dumb as shit. Like really dumb. Milk of human kindness, so he can kill the humans. But doesn't that wait? That contradicts everything. You fucking idiot.
Dear.
So that was my short rant about about Strong.
Red, would you like to select a candidate before
It's an
everyone agrees with my opinion?
it. This is gonna sound very controversial,
Okay.
but I don't really like Lily from Fallout New Vegas.
Um, I mean, she's not a bad companion. In my opinion, she's definitely not the worst, but I don't really see a reason to use her compared to the others.
She just
That's just the thing.
seems she's creepy, and I kind of feel bad for her, and it just it's
So you have
creepy.
like a weird feeling around her, so
I don't know if she wants to. I don't know half the time if she wants to hug me or rip out my throat.
Jeez.
I don't know which one's worse.
All right, so Squeak. Now moving on to you.
Unsurprising for the whole internet and the human race in general, meet the greatest disappointments all across multiple dimensions. Preston Garvey.
Oh yeah, I agree. The thing is, like, he doesn't have a personality.
Oh yeah, he's not.
He just doesn't exist. His personality, like, his fucking brain is a fucking a company, and the fucking personality department just was fired in one
Yes.
fucking day.
He is okay. I'm autistic. Oh my lord! This man, this man puts all of the autism into protecting settlements.
Yeah, it's two
He's
brain
annoying
cells.
as shit. And I mean, at least he's a meme.
He is he's an autismatron.
Like,
We are going to get
Although,
banned.
like, he's a really good character. You know, his heart's in the right mind. He does good things. Everything else sucks ass.
Yes, word from settlement.
And you know, his rifle would be great, like a really good gun, if he could actually hit the damn thing. It's like having someone with like an overpowered it's like
Having
giving
a guy
someone
with
like
an
the
actual
medicine stick,
musket in the 21st century.
or giving someone like the fucking Tesla beaten cannon, and the guy maybe hits the guy. You know, if you shoot most of the times, extremely powerful companion. If you shoot once every fucking blue moon, you know that's kind of a fucking problem.
Yeah.
so you'd
But
say
he
he
wants
would
that
actually
true
be good.
Minuteman experience.
Mm-hmm. I like how he's just, although like I guess I can understand him. He basically lost everything. You know, the Minutemen died. His best friends are practically dead. You know, he might be kind of desperate
Okay.
to assign someone the general of the Minutemen. Although, like, maybe out of pure desperation, he's like, okay, this guy really did something. You know, maybe I can trust him with something extremely important that requires a shit ton of leadership skills more than combat skills.
And then you slowly back away after he makes you the general, and you never see him again.
It's kind of weird, just like you're trusting me, practically a stranger. Like, realistically, you don't know if I completed the fucking quest. I could have went there, murdered the fucking settlers, took all their shit, came back and said, "Yeah, fucking did it. They're safe."
I mean, it's technically safe if there's no threats anymore.
I mean, yeah, it is, but oh god. So let's move on to
I mean, if there's
the
no people,
NPCs.
I mean, if there's no people in a settlement, then there's no problem.
Oh,
That's one way to make a settlement safe.
Red the psychopath.
to be
The psychopath
fair,
of our fucking weird ass group. Let's go.
Damn right.
no, to be fair, after a month of requests, you would purge the land just so you don't hear another mouthful from him.
That's what the developers of Nuka World must have been thinking.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hey, the DLC is not that great, but I have an idea. I'm just gonna make the DLC sell. Oh, what's the thing? Preston Garvey, you know, you can piss off Preston Garvey and you can kill him at the end. Everyone's like, this is gonna be a major seller.
Oh, yes.
Right. What if that was their plan for Nuka World?
Possibly.
Makes sense. Right, so let's move on to our most hated NPCs. Squeak, you start.
Trying to think of names here. Trying to think what comes to mind, because the lottery guy comes to mind.
Oh, come on now, you gotta love him. His enthusiasm taken away. He doesn't
In
even
that
know it.
case, I'll start with a certain woman that I fucking hate. Madison fucking Lee.
Oh,
I hate the bitch. I really do. And the second I rated the fucking Institute as the BOS, I was like, oh, Madison Lee. Well, actually, yeah, there is no Brotherhood. Yeah, I just came here for a visit. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, Elder Max, and she doesn't want to join.
oh
Then
yeah,
when you,
isn't she an absolute bitch in both games?
the thing is, it's like in free and follow free.
Uh-huh.
When your father dies, trying to sacrifice himself. Madison turns into bitch mode, just like, all right, follow me. I'm the leader. I'm like, listen here, you fucking bitch. I do everything. You just complain. The amount of times I just started shooting her is bullshit.
You can't even kill her.
I wish you could. I genuinely wish you can just blow her fucking head off.
Ugh.
That would have been great.
D-
Would have been perfect, including in 4. The
Like-
second I saw her for
like,
the first time, I just got like a
that's-
Fallout 3 flashback, and the first thing I did, pull out a gun and kill her.
Like the first thing she does whenever you get into the sewer after you escape with your dad is, don't wander off, we're going to need you.
It's like, well
Bitch,
then.
if I was gonna wander off, I wouldn't have in your direction.
Yep. Listen here, bitch. Go into that room. You see those Enclave soldiers? They're actually, this guy is friendly. So just go up to him, say hi.
Yo, give him a shake, a kiss on the cheek. Yo.
Just give him a good old handshake. They'll also give you a warm handshake full of plasma.
Anyway,
Ah. Well, Red, what's yours?
I suggest we move. I'm trying to think of the name. Right, the guy in not Helios 1. Helios 1 is it?
Oh, you mean the
Oh.
scientist? Screwing
Yeah.
over half the fucking wasteland just to fucking...
Yes,
I hate that man.
everyone
Yeah.
hates that. See, with
That's
the
a strong
lottery
pick.
guy, right? With the lottery guy, it's a proud follow tradition to shoot him in the back of the head, and that's what
Yes.
makes him so funny. But with this guy, you try to shoot him in the back of the head, the NCR is going to come down on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't even do that. Well, you can do that if you're overpowered. Don't give a shit about the NCR. But if you're trying to play as the NCR, you can't.
Unless you get a sneak kill.
But the fact that you have to go through any sort of effort, he's not worth the effort.
Still, I
Yeah.
still do it.
Ay.
I was joking. I just ignore the guy, and I just pick the option that just screws him over, and I'm like, hey.
I have a theoretical degree in physics.
Oh no, you don't.
So,
This is the wasteland. This is the wasteland.
I know, motherfucker. How dumb is the NCR bureaucracy to let you in?
Extremely.
Like you can literally just go up to the NCR at this point and say, "Hey, I'm a rocket scientist. I'm also a tank expert. Give me some of your tanks so I can fix them, so I can make them better." They're like, "Okay, here you go, 5 tanks." Next day, the quartermaster's like, "Where the fuck are the 5 tanks? They're supposed to be here." And it's like, "Oh, you mean that guy? Oh no, he drove off. He said he's gonna take him for a test run. Taking him for a what?"
All the way to Legion territory.
Oh, jeez.
The Legion's like, "Hey, Legion, I got some NCR tanks for you." The Legate's like, "All right, thanks."
Honestly,
Capture
probably
is
gonna
capture.
be that well. You see, I'm going to take the tanks and make them into rocket ships.
Oh god.
You may not be able to conquer the waves, but you can conquer space.
You control space. You control the planet.
Ay. Anyway, kidding. Also,
Let's move on to our.
He's also another ginger. Fuck him.
There could only be one.
Just read.
Damn
All right,
right.
so now let's move on to non-settlement locations that you hate for whatever reason.
So non-settlement locations, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, the one pops to mind. Uh, can't
There's a
remember the name
do
of it
you,
in 3.
I've got one.
Go on.
Which one?
Do you know the tunnel? Do you know like the only sort of like what would you say like metro area in Fallout New Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
Oh
yep,
my
not great.
lord!
Although there's one which is kind of ironic. The Bethesda, actually, yeah, that's not a settlement. The Bethesda offices in Fallout 3.
Hmm?
It looks like every single other fucking building. I thought it's gonna
Ah.
be special. I was
Uh,
like, this is gonna be cool as shit.
a boss
And
Howard.
just no. It sucked.
Could you imagine if you like went in there and saw like Todd Howard and Pete Hines as like bosses? Why didn't
No,
they
I
do
can
that?
just imagine Todd Howard as like a settler. Just like he's like the only unkillable character. He's like, all right, listen here. You have to pay this much to get into the building.
Oh.
And no, not in caps, like your actual money outside the gate.
the
Oh,
fucking
jeez.
the
How much?
fucking
$20. That's more than I paid. That's about the same as the Game of the Year
Uh,
edition I'm playing.
the
Like,
fucking
yep, you wanna
creation
explore the
club
building or
pops
not?
up. But this is Fallout 3. I am God Howard. How dare you question me? Fuck.
You question
Alright.
me, mortal.
Fucking
Mortal.
Shea Gore pops out of nowhere.
Yeah, so anyone got any other locations that they hate?
Oh, let's see.
Honestly, one more.
Well,
When you're moving around the Dry Mead Lake, like I'm talking not Cottonwood Cove and the northern part. Like the general, it's like giant empty nothing full of cliffs.
Is it?
It's like, why is it? Why?
Because
Although I kind of get it, but still.
that's what
nothing.
happens when you get less than a year of development.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, less than 2.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, in that case, let's move on to our least favorite settlement.
ooh. I kind of don't like Diamond City, but still.
Yep.
Diamond City was a massive disappointment. There's nothing to do. in it.
Yep.
It's also the only, but like, it's the only settlement worthwhile to go to in Fallout 4.
Honestly, the settlements, like, it's just nothing. The worst settlement, in my opinion. Yeah, it has to be. What's the one that has like the synth test?
Oh, that's the. I know which one you're talking about. That's
Yep.
the one to the east, like southeast of the
that
map.
one. I just paid it. Although, when you go inside,
Oh.
it looks nice, but it's just like there's nothing here. At least in
Yeah.
Diamond City, you have fucking merchants, like
I can
actual
top
good
this.
ones.
I could top this. Bunker Hill.
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah, but there's is there even a quest in that city?
There are a few, although, okay, let's be honest, we can't exactly compare Fallout fucking Force elements since the only good ones are, okay, even that's an if. Let's be honest, people are the ones you make yourself.
Yeah, and the only good settlements in Fallout 4 are the one from Far Harbor and then Diamond City. And Diamond City is a
Yep.
stretch.
I don't like Diamond City, honestly.
But when I say good for Diamond City, I mean good as in
Yeah.
for
It's like-
self-contained to Fallout 4.
Right, so let's move on to our least favorite DLC, and I know exactly which one's mine.
Don't you dare talk about my baby like that.
Mothership fucking Zeta.
No!
I hate that fucking DLC. It's just boring. I hate it. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the weapons. I never use them after. I don't. It's just stupid to like a random wastelander. gets beamed up and somehow is able for aliens who are, let's be honest, at that point would be about 1 billion times smarter than us.
Mhm.
The fact that we can outsmart them at the fucking beginning, just kind of stupid. Although, okay, game design, it just has to be like that. But still,
You know that there was actually a much easier way to get out of the cell at the beginning.
which one?
In Mobile Strip Zeta, all they had to do was like get on top of one another's shoulders, climb up over the railing, and be fine. Or climb up
Oh.
over the
Yep.
cell and be fine.
Yep.
Oh, now you put the idea in my head. No, yeah.
It's stupid, but the thing that just like, it's honestly, it's not cool. It looks cool, but it's just boring. The final boss fight with the other spaceship. You've never touched an alien fucking spacecraft in your entire life, and suddenly you can take on an enemy fucking captain who's
He must have
probably
been,
trained for 100 fucking years.
he must have been drunk.
Space vodka.
Oh my god, no.
God damn it, aliens don't drink on the job.
No, I'm also only joking. I don't really like Mobile Strip Zeta either. Right. My least favorite has got to be. I was gonna put what's that? What's the one called with the brain scientists?
All
All
War
World
Blues?
Blues.
All the blues.
But after playing it, it's become one of my favorite.
It's
Aye.
great.
That's the whole quirky science thing. I can admit if you have an annoyance with the bothering robo scorpions, because they are tanky
I
as
hate
all
those
hell.
fucking things.
Operation Anchorage. Actually,
Least favorite?
yeah, because you go in there, right? Now, provided the mod, the DLC did give the outcasts some much needed fleshing out.
Yes, it was needed for it.
Yes, but they like. There's nothing that you can say. There's nothing that can be done after the twist is. What would you say? It's dead obvious. You go in there needing to receive power armor training, and you don't even
Yep.
get to use power armor in the simulation.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, although, like, you basically get the most powerful armor at the start of the game.
Yes, although
The most powerful melee weapon. It's
Say what you want from it, you still get good stuff out of it anyway, so it's still worthwhile.
yeah, that's the thing. But
the squad.
I feel like there should be like a level limit. Like you're not allowed to do this quest until you're like a certain level, because that just makes you overpowered at the start.
Also, the squad mechanics are completely and utterly terrible.
Yeah,
That'll be
it's
fair.
honestly annoying micromanaging them. Like, we're taking this camp. What's your next orders? Follow fucking me. That would be the only order I would give.
Excellent meat shield, especially when you have to deal with the invisible snipers.
However, my most
Mhm.
disappointing one is the pit, because that could have been its own game.
I love the pit, but I really do love that DLC. Although, like, there could have been just so much more of Pittsburgh. Honestly, you can easily make an entire game in the fucking city.
Mm-hmm.
Although, like, maybe there's still room for it.
There
There's like
might be.
separate areas of Pittsburgh, but I don't know.
What I would do is just make the pit non-canon, then actually make a game in Pittsburgh.
Squeak, what's your least favorite one?
Mm. We're ranking on point 4, but here we are. Oh fuck. We'll go for the Ottoman.
Automaton.
Automaton DLC.
I like the
Because-
customization that you can fucking turn fucking Codsworth into a fucking death machine.
No.
That's a
Oh.
pretty cool part of the DLC. And I'll say the only good part.
Isn't it just kill this camp, kill this camp, kill this
Yep.
camp, and then
Kill this camp, kill this camp, kill the fucking mechanist.
As I
Or-
said,
And it's just
oh yeah, and is the Nicholas in any way related to the 143?
no.
Oh my lord!
I- So yeah.
Literally reuse a character.
It's not
Mhm.
the fact just reusing the character. In a game all about, hey, do robots have emotions, all that there. You create that DLC and you think, oh, are they actually going to expand on the robot lore?
It's
Nope.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Mhm.
Yes, basically.
Not fun. Although
it's
customizing COD's worth another. Although I do like that you can actually make like settlement defenders out of some of them. I use the robots extensively for like caravans, the purveyors. That it's like when you beat the DLC, it's practical. You know,
Hmm.
the robot station, but that's it.
Oh, that's like the only like cool thing is the robot customization and all that. Because aye, that's actually really good. And making your own robot companions. Aye,
Definitely.
lovely.
Now,
Great.
one thing I'm annoyed by Fallout New Vegas is I really wish they had stood aside a DLC or two, to make there be more content in the base like Wasteland. Because
Hmm.
the amount of shit that got cut from Fallout New Vegas is insane.
Yep.
It's like you had only 18 months to develop this game. How did you come up with so much stuff?
It's impressive side, like really impressive. Props to them, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
I wish they just. I mean, they couldn't add most of the things due to console limitations.
Yeah, and also time constraint.
It was more time to constraint because
I mean, that's. I mean, it's still my favorite game, but it could have been so much better.
No,
But it's understandable.
no, Microsoft, please let Obsidian make the game they wanted to make back in 2010.
Give them time. A lot of time.
the
So they
stuff.
can make it good.
Fuck having Fallout New Vegas 2. Make Fallout New Vegas as it should have been.
Fallout New Vegas remaster, but an actual remaster.
The stuff this Obsidian went through, especially not just making Fallout, but also just KOTOR, Star Wars games. Just oh dear,
Yeah.
they get buggered so hard. We're doing such great work too. Like creating the most influential games are still talked about today. Oh dear. Well, folks, that's the end. We're coming near to the end of the transmission. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. I hope you, tell us what you absolutely hate.
Let us see the rage.
The salt. We shall build a great salt spire.
Salt Lake City.
Fuck
Right,
it,
anyway, see you guys next time.
So yeah, that's what we're changing the name of the channel to.
Salt Cyrus City.
JK.
Hey,